Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Portugal. So, this should be the last episode of the series. In 28 turns, there will be, where can I see it? Victory conditions here. There will be a United Nations session that will allow us to get world leader. If we don't succeed there, the next session for the world leader is gonna be in another 30 turns. It's always one session are normal proposals, the next session world leader, then you have proposals, then world leader. So after this one, there will be another 30 turns before the next leader session. So if we don't succeed here, we would have to go for another 58 turns. And I think in that time, China should be able to win science. And honestly, if the AI doesn't get it, I'm still going to consider that a loss. Because I'm pretty sure if I played as China, I would be able to get a science victory in 58 turns from now. So we have to win in 28 turns. Because this should be the last episode, I'll once again talk a little bit about the next series, and I'll start by thanking you for all your suggestions. It seems that most of you like to see Spain, which I can definitely do. We haven't played as Spain yet, so sure, why not? But when? That's a different question, because it seems that there is a bug fix for the bomber bug, but it seems that the bug fix is causing a different bug. So I'm not sure if I want to just replace one bug with another. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check forums, see if something shows up. And I would like to start the next series on Wednesday. Right now it's Sunday late evening for me, so I'll take Monday and Tuesday off. As I said, I'm gonna search the forums, see what I can come up with, and if I find bug fix that would be like good enough, so that I would feel that we can like go with the normal series, that it's going to be fine, then on Wednesday I would start the normal series as Spain. And if those bug fixes that I find are just not like decent enough to fix enough problems, then I'll probably do one city challenge, and I have no idea what that would be. There are some suggestions in comments, so I'll read through all of that again. But there wasn't like any one save that like more people would agree on for the one city challenge. So yeah, I would have to think about that a little bit. And honestly, I would rather do a normal excuse me, normal series. I don't really feel like doing one city challenge right now, but we will see. Okay, so is there anything else that I want to cover before we start playing? Guess no, we'll just hit end turn 28 times, 29 times. We will need one more turn after the voting, and hope that we win. Okay, let's go. Next. I'd like to rush this, but I have a feeling that I can't do it. I still have to focus at least on the city-states. That I have to make sure that as the production of all the heirs goes up, that they don't suddenly steal too many. Okay, hospital. Anything that gives happiness, that what we are looking at. Let's go. Stock exchange, more money, and it should reduce the poverty a little bit. Cargo ship can just go back to what it was before. Sure. And keep going. Monaco was... yeah, I'm pretty sure it was unimpressed. We are looking at the Chinese tourism numbers. Admiral, sure. Let's go for some more luxuries. You are done. I think I'm just gonna delete workers at this point. We got what? Nutmeg, so we'll trade some of it away. Can get rid of this. Yeah, unimpressed, recognizes the great admiral. Okay, I decided to send one ambassador to Riga, Congo, and the last one is Antwerp. Just to get friendship. I won't bother with alliances. I think we'll get one extra vote even from friendship. So I'll do that, and even if you don't get the vote, just from having friendship, we will get something from this city-state, and all it's gonna cost us is one ambassador for each city-state. So I think we can do that, and then I'm going to use the remaining ambassadors just to maintain the alliances that we currently have. So in the end, we will have, or we will hopefully have alliances with everyone except for these 3 city-states. There's like 1500 influence difference on all these 3, and I don't think I can beat that much. I'm not even sure if it, or I'm pretty sure it's not even worth it. I mean, if I didn't have to protect the city-states that I currently have an alliance with, then sure, I would try it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need quite a few diplomatic units for defense. I'll just focus on that. I unlocked this one. Let's get that. Oh, we don't have factory. Let's get a factory. What are you? Braga. Braga should get a police station. 3,000. Oh, sure, let's get the production at this point. I'm looking for a ship to upgrade. Next. Oh, forgot the trade, as usual. Right. Look at his income. Over 1,000 gold per turn, but we are getting close to that as well. Yeah. We'll be fighting over Bogota with China, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fighting over these 2 with China as well. So. Russia ripped our treasury, yeah, whatever. Let's get this back. What is this? Oh, that's the modern armor. Okay, fine, you can sit there. Fortify. How many people? 21. We have all the scientists. No, we don't have all of the scientists logged. $1,300. Can we buy another ambassador? Next. Open borders. I don't think... Actually, no, let's do it. That maybe will convince him to declare on China when he now can go through our territory. It's very unlikely, but I don't think that the open borders here are gonna hurt us. It could make it seem for him like China is more accessible. If we didn't have the same same ideology, I probably wouldn't do that. Oh, one more. Maybe I should have waited to grow to 20, but it doesn't matter at all. Okay, so you'll go here. China is already preparing, but this is just a normal ambassador. Let's just go first so that this guy can't really do anything. And it's another wire service. Excellent. You will get a police station. How are you doing on the great people? Prophet engineer. Someone builds that tower next turn before I can get it. I'm gonna be sad because I just delayed my scientist by 8 turns. There's friendship, all I care about. Next. Oh, did I just... Where is it? Well, if they fight over Antwerp with great diplomats, then I guess the friendship won't hold. They can't have that many diplomats. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You will move this way. And trades, yep. Let's try to remember trades. Probably gonna get one more missile cruiser. And then just hope we will have enough ships that we survive the final war if it comes. What was it that I wanted? Check the production. 34. Okay, perfect. Next. Please don't steal my... Okay, I'm not sure that I like this. We have, let's say, 25, 24 turns. It's gonna keep China busy for a while. The question is... Come on, show me tax. 58. There's CN Tower. So 3 broadcast tower, 1 population, and 1 happiness. Great works give gold, and the rest doesn't matter. 49%. 45. Killed Assyrian spy. Russia up treasury. Carthaginian army is currently sailing. Yeah, we know that. More people. I think I'll pass. Too much micromanagement at this point. So, if Carthage lasts long enough, 20 turns, then it's good. But if China just crushes her, which is possible, look at the tech difference. 58 to 70, that's 14 turns difference. Did I say turns? I mean tax, of course. Question is, how does Chinese, well, I want to say how does Chinese army look like? With 20,000 in the treasury, I'm pretty sure it looks really good. Everything upgraded.
Dom. Halak. Bal.
Nikaki.
20 watt 7, that's probably too much. Excuse me. He grab a drink.
Продолжай.
How much? 17? Oh, wait. Oops, she doesn't have money. So, 14 it is.
Прекрасно.
And the best thing I can do probably is keep an eye on the list of the cities there. That's all we really care about now. Okay, yeah, 11. I might be able to do 1100 if I really wanted to, but as I say, it's not worth it. If I can just do that the friendship stays, then I think that's all I need or want. China strategic monopoly on aluminum. Strategic is extra healing. Now, the Carthaginian and Chinese turns are probably going to be a bit longer as they're moving their whole armies. But even the fact that China has to move its armies to Carthage, which is basically on the opposite side of the world, helps us because if she declares them on us, it gives us a few extra turns when she has to move her armies back to us. We have friendship here. Okay, let's try Antwerp again. That's a lot of obsolete ships. Guys is already taking damage. It has strength 92 though, and there are only 2 sea tiles. How many hit points? Can we see that? 1100. That should hold for a while. But when it falls, then these two fall pretty quickly. Congo is gonna fall probably quite quickly. Riga should hold for a while. Carthago, all of this is gonna just get wrecked. Carthage as a city should be okay, I think, for a while. What is this? Question is China gonna use nukes? How many? Well, let's just hope that Carthage holds for long enough. Next, you can stay here. Go. Don't like these ships here. There's even a missile cruiser. Lost monopoly on cinnamon. That's most likely. Oh, what the? How did we lose that? It's odd. Oh, this is how we lost that. I didn't notice that. Columbus switched alliances. Well, I think I'm gonna use the diplomat there. Make it more difficult for China flipping the city-state back. Do we have enough tax queued up? We have robotics. Let's queue up tax all the way to future tax so that we don't have to return to this anymore. I think next what I want... In case something really bad happens, maybe I should get lasers. And I want particle physics, so it's on the way to that anyway. That's 4, 6. CERN, we are only 2 social policies behind, so I might be able to get CERN. Once we are done with that, is there anything relevant? Globalization. There. Copper to Monty. I don't really care about the global monopoly on coal. I think when we get the city state back, we'll get both of the monopolies back. Next. Come on, Aztecs. What is taking you so long? I mean, I understand that Carthage needs some time, that China needs some time to move all the units, but why the hell do Aztecs need so much time? And this is not a good sign. Please don't crush on me. Oh, by the way, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, because multiple times in the suggestions, you asked if I could do like a huge map. Well, I can't. The game just isn't stable enough for that. Every time I try to do a bigger map than standard, then I had problems in the end finishing the game. If it went too long, I actually couldn't even like end the game properly. If you remember, what was it, Rome? I think I wasn't able to get the victory screen because in the end the game just wasn't able to handle it. And it was, I think, just a standard Mediterranean, something like that. And even that was too big. So if I go huge, like I don't know, huge continents, even most basic map settings, I definitely won't be able to finish the game. So I won't even try. The biggest I'm willing to try would be something like large continents or Pangaea, and even that would be risky. So I think what I'm willing to play is like standard size communitas, because that's a little bit bigger than other standard size maps. So no huge maps. I'm sorry for that, but the game, the engine of the game is just not built for the super large maps in the late game. Get rid of that. But I have to say, I would love to do this large maps. If some of you may remember that my first Vox Populi series was actually... I'm not sure if it was Vox Populi or if it was before I started playing with Vox, but I played on giant Earth map as Ethiopia. I managed to conquer whole Africa and like whole South America before the game crashed. So that would be the settings I would love to play with. I really enjoy playing on these massive maps and having series that would be like, I don't know, 200 episodes, but yep, just can't. Next, the diplomat is on the way. There goes Sydney Opera House. This is fine. It's better than China getting Apollo program. Don't really care about the Sydney Opera House that much. Oh, Oops, I forgot one small detail. We got the giant death robot from a city-state. So what's it gonna be? We could try Peace London Bread. We are still on 49%. So even a small change here could bring us to 50. Or worker faculties. I think it's maybe too late for worker faculties. So I'll take this one. And it, what? I think reduce this number by 2. Maybe I just don't remember correctly. Give us like 300 gold per turn though. Okay, should make it a bit more difficult for China. Stealing it again. There is the missile cruiser. Look at that. China, come on. It's almost worth declaring war, honestly. That's so much influence. Well, I guess they're going after Bogota, so let's get ready for that. Okay. Is there anything relevant left? Maybe medical lab. Okay, interesting. Why are you starving? This is what I wanted to check. We'll get engineer in 5, so I can easily finish the cruiser. I could buy another. Hubble gives 2 scientists. I probably should. It's like the last thing that we need China getting 2 scientists. 73, 72, 71. This would be a fun race for a science victory. I think if I get the Hubble here, I would still be able to win the science race in the end. Come on, Carthage. Makes me nervous that it takes so long. What was this? Treasure robbed. 1, 2, 3. I'm a bit nervous that Assyria is gonna do something stupid, so I'll move one more ship this way. Okay, we want these trades back if possible.
必须同意。
Riga. Riga is fine. Next. This is gonna hurt. Assyria now ally of Kathmandu? Nope. We have to change that. There's one. Well, we just get another robot. Okay, so you'll go to Kathmandu. Should be able to get that one back quickly. 203. Well, this sucks. Don't care about Apollo program. Could quickly get the spaceship factory. That one is still kind of relevant. Actually, police station first, maybe. This still could be a pretty frustrating end of the series, because if the Allies can get so many great diplomats, it'll be difficult to maintaining all these alliances. Yeah. 253. Luckily, we are now making enough money to buy an ambassador basically every turn, and if I switched all 4 cities to ambassadors, I think I should be fine for a while. Yeah, I just negated those diplomats. How far can you go? Far enough. Okay. China, how many votes do you have? We have 50. How do we have only 50? Should we have more? There is no way everybody is going to vote against the world ideology. So I'm gonna do 10 votes here. When someone else proposed it, may as well make sure it passes, and then 40 votes for the ideology. Carthage provoked a riot in Lisbon. Really? Probably should get those police stations, at least. Okay, let's try again. I want to keep enough money so that I can pay for the Hubble and use an engineer. And maybe I shouldn't have bought the engine. But on the other hand, I probably gonna need one more engineer for CERN. So why not? Yeah, I think it's fine. With the scientists from robotics or from spaceship factory, we'll get... We should be able to get all the way to particle physics, actually. Fails. Okay, so there's so many votes wasted on this one. Which means... Oh, no one cares about world ideology. That's surprising. I thought at least someone is going to vote against. Good for us. Some promotions. At this point, I'm probably not going to change anything. 15 turns. Let's check. Votes. We have 57 now. So that gave us some maneuvering room. Thanks to the world ideology. We gained, what, 7 votes? Let's see, now we need 4,600, we can get 3,600. I really want to get that Hubble, so 2,000 I'm definitely gonna pay. There we go. And there's particle physics. So, CERN, how many social policies do we need? 22. We will take nanotechnology as the free tag. And we will take... It's probably gonna be stealth. I don't think we'll have stealth fast enough. And now we are actually 2 tags ahead. And we have 50% happiness somehow. How long until we get the next scientist? Just curious. Writer, scientist in 5. It's crazy how fast you can tech up in the end. Should probably again save money to pay. Maybe no, I should have enough. Or not. Someone just stole our money, I think. Assyria now ally of Kathmandu. What are you doing, Assyria? And how did that happen? China ally of Zanzibar? Don't even know where Zanzibar is. Oh, Zanzibar is here. Okay. I don't like that. Do I have any ambassadors currently on the map? No. Don't think I'll be able to go for that ceremony. I can't. I need those city-state alliances to make the wonder cheaper. And by cheaper, I mean they cost, or that we need fewer social policies. Edinburgh. Is there anything that we need in Edinburgh? Yes, fire service. Fortify, go. She can have that. Still not enough for Saren, right? No. Oh, I should have read what was that? Sneak attack. Oops. I'm just clicking too fast now. Okay, let's make sure we have one ambassador or more than one ambassador in the reserve before these guys come up. Next. Open borders, sure. Well, I have a trade route with Kathmandu, so I should be able to steal it even without any diplomats. But maybe I'll send two. I actually want to secure the alliance. Make it a bit more difficult for Assyria getting it back. Next.
Мы были побеждены.
Much money, 1800. So unless they steal again from us, next turn we should be able to get that CERN. Don't think that China can start working on it yet. Kiev is in awe. What happened? Technological advancements. Okay. One thing at a time. This is the most important part. Get the alliance back. Now, with the alliance, before I forget... Oh, a bit more expensive than I expected. Hopefully nothing. Well, if we lose the alliance again, what happens? Shouldn't reset the progress. Seems that no one wants furs. Okay, I'm gonna keep it then. Truffles to Catherine.
Здравствуй. Продолжай.
Next. Well, it almost looks like we might be able to maintain all the alliances for the next 3 turns.
Dam. Erşan Şamazan. Dam.
Okay, now we should be ready to flip all the city-states back just in case. We should be able to do it instantly. 2700. Sure, let's upgrade another ship. How are we doing? 10 turns. Want oil? I think I'll say... Actually, I probably can sell oil, because oil is now kind of useless when bombers don't really work. Come on.
No electronic into the...
are great people. Here, how much do I need for a scientist? A little bit more. Next. I have to keep an eye on this number. Okay, it's looking better and better. I know that I don't need the scientist, but I want to get at least one future tech. Just because. Come on, why can't I? There we go. I'm just taking everything that's giving happiness. Funny thing is, we are already working on the future tech, and we still can take great leap forward. Look at that, 81 techs. So, how long did we need to get from being 2 techs behind to being 7 techs ahead? Like 6 turns? It's insane how fast the end game is. You can't enjoy the information era even if you want it. The progress is just so insanely fast that it starts and within 15 turns it's over, because even if you don't want, you get the science victory. What was that great diplomat? Nothing relevant. Oh, forgot to buy the scientist. China now allows Zanzibar. Well, that's one I wasn't prepared for. Okay. Maybe I was prepared for it. How far can we go? Next, how long? 6 turns. Oh, we lost Bogota as well. Oh, I missed this one. 174. I know that we have 3 spies, but don't really really care about them anymore. Again, forget to buy the scientist. Zanzibar is in awe. That's the technological progress again, I think. 45. Okay, and now we are ready next to all city-states that we are fighting for. Kill Assyrian spy, good. China is still trying. That's 3 more ambassadors coming. Next, she's ready next to like 4 city-states. No, she keeps moving for some reason. I noticed that she also had a diplomat here. Or diplomat, ambassador is the same thing. Okay, let's quickly double check that we have the alliances that we need. Or need. Don't need so many, but... yeah. I could wait for Russia here. Just because why not? Okay, so now we should get the victory screen. Somehow we managed to get there without a war in the end. I'm surprised the AI didn't try to attack. There we go.
You've triumphed over your foes through diplomacy.
Well, there is a diplomatic victory as Portugal.
and divided and sown
In the end,
forever will you be remembered as the leader who brought peace.
we still had the highest production. At least this screen is saying that we had the highest production. But this might be another bug. Because we lost to Assyria, the One World project. Even though it was telling me the whole time that we had the highest production. Okay, what do we want to check? I want to see culture per turn. What is white China? We are dark blue. I want to see social policies, not culture per turn. And look at Carthage. Carthage is actually winning the war. China's strength is going up pretty quickly. And look how strong she was. In the end, we are actually stronger than China. Wow. How did it happen? China was like, in the end, probably like 17 tags ahead of Carthage. And still losing. That's odd. Yeah, that's Carthage here. And China up here. That's a huge gap. And look at our spies here working. Here, policies, that's what I want to see. What happened here? This looks like two social policies. Actually, I'm not sure what happened there. Surprised that Assyria managed to keep up with China for so long, up until like here. They're pretty close. Oh, this is something I want to check. So yeah, how the hell did we lose the world project? I'd like to see where the world project happened, but I'm pretty sure it was like here. There are two world projects somewhere around this time. And look at the gap. Where is Assyria? Assyria is here. So even if it happened here, we still were ahead. Chinese production was pretty bad, surprisingly. Oh, so that was her problem. She just didn't have the production? And Carthage had surprisingly good... Wow, they had really good production. Yeah, I have no idea how we lost that project, where the extra production came from. Shouldn't have happened. That has to be a bug. Science per turn. Look at Assyria. This peak. Not sure what happened there. And in the end, we snowballed a little bit. Okay, that's that. And now we can check the replay on the map. Oh, pause. Where is everyone? We got quite lucky that we started next to 3 city-states. Assyria had quite a bad start, it seems. Just deserts everywhere. China. For China, it was okay-ish. It's not that many land tiles, but it's like a long, thin island where you can pop multiple cities. This also is land tiles all the way here. It's tundra. I think Polynesia got a bit unlucky with city-states. On one hand, that means there was a lot of territory to expand, which of course is pretty good. But I would still prefer having like 1 or 2 city-states right next to me for some easy early alliances. Russia... I don't know why Russia... Oh, this is the reason. If there was 1 more tile here, if there was a connection, which is probably just 1 more tile missing here, so that China could send settlers this way, this would most likely be a very different game. Because Russia really didn't have anywhere to expand. Yeah, I can see it now. Okay, that explains a lot. Look at that. This island wasn't big enough, because of the position of Moscow, wasn't big enough to support 2 cities. She should have probably moved Moscow somewhere to make room for a 2nd city, but even that way, she could only go north in the early game, and Beijing was covering this area, so she couldn't go around the city really. She couldn't go anywhere. That was the problem. That's why Russia wasn't able to do anything. Okay. And here, yeah, I guess we got a bit lucky that that Borica didn't expand too aggressively, because she definitely could have just focused on settlers and settled these 2 locations, which would make our life a lot more difficult. I think I still would be able to win. I would take over those cities. Would just slow me down. The gap in between us and the rest of the world would be larger in early Renaissance and like the whole medieval era. But in the end, I don't know, we'd probably win 10 turns later. Anyone else? I'm surprised that Aztecs didn't do better. Maybe Carthage spread faster, covered all of this, and then he got stuck on his island. Yeah, that's probably what happened. He could have then explored here. It was a race between these 2 for this island, I think. Okay. So China was the first one to pop the 2nd city, then everyone else, and this is what I was talking about. Yep. Well, it was really aggressive how Carthage cut off Aztecs, but since she was able to protect the city, probably, then in the long run, oh, look at that. Okay, so this explains why Aztecs were screwed. Yeah, and Russia doesn't have anywhere to expand. China has 4 cities already, covering everything here, and Russia can't do anything, playing 1 city challenge. Assyria was 5 cities. Same as Carthage by the time we got the second. That's pretty disgusting. Six cities. Then we expanded pretty quickly. But if Assyria started here and was as aggressive with the expansion, we would have lost, because Assyria would cover all these city locations before we would have the first settler. That's... wow. That's a problem when you are playing on like Pangaea type maps. You just can't keep up. The AIs can easily cut you off before it's even possible to build a settler. Maybe the bonuses for the early game are a bit too high. Like the whole medieval era and later, the bonuses are fine. It's okay. Maybe the early game needs a little bit of balancing. Yeah, now Edinburgh should change colors. Then it's gonna be Polynesia. That was the first war. And that was the second war. Now it's gonna disappear. Okay. And now we just won. Anything interesting happen? I'm checking if there are more cities that change colors, but no. Overall, this war was a very peaceful series. And if Polynesia didn't go statecraft, we were the only save with statecraft on the map, maybe I wouldn't conquer anything after Edinburgh. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think we would be able to win even with these 6 cities if we were the only statecraft saved on the map. I would be more nervous because, actually, would I? I'm thinking if we would have weaker fleet, but I produced and bought everything in these cities, no, so everything would be the same. We would have a lower unit cap, but in the end, we were like 60 units behind anyway. Okay. So, that's a diplomatic victory. As I said, the next series is most likely going to start on Wednesday, so in like 3 days. And yeah, once again, I'm not sure what's that gonna be. I'm still hoping that there'll be some official bug fix for the current problems. So that would be best, but we'll see. And yeah, I hope that you like this series. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.